Hey, Tommy, it's me, Raheem. We spoke last week on the Oscars.
Oh, what's up, Raheem?
Yeah, I want to speak on this pro-black shit.
Talk to
it's interesting. My father's a pro-black man, so I know the mindset of them. I'm gonna tell you an interesting pattern with my dad. 3 women that he slept with and impregnated. One was light skinned, one was a mixed breed, and one was an Indian woman. None were dark skinned. And it's funny because I think about that nigga Tariq Nasheed. He has a mixed breed child.
Yep.
And he calls you crispy.
Yep.
It's like, I thought he was Melanoid Nation. And it's funny because my dad introduced me to Tariq Nasheed when I was 20 in 2012. And I'm not going to lie.
Isn't it funny that Melanoid Nation man has mixed kid and a mixed girl? He don't have a dog. How can you be Melanoid Nation and you literally don't have a highly melanated woman and you're making fun of a highly melanated man for his melanation?
Because they got to live off a hustle. You know, he got to take out the collection hat for the dummies.
They said that this nigga made a new Crispy series to put out his new Hidden Colors movie. I didn't even know this movie came out.
Yeah, I saw the trailer yesterday. I'm like, hey, at least it don't look as generic as the last one. For real. I gotta say this, Tommy. Fuck all those niggas. Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Umar, Sergeant Willie Pete, all them. Like, seriously. They're not at your level. And I'll be honest with you, Tommy. I wasn't really digging you 2 years ago, but my mind was in a different place. Like, I was a pretty cynical dude. Like, first of all, before I get into the topic, I owe you an apology because I said I used to just go on a little tirade. Like, I said, man, fuck this Sambo ass nigga. But I had my little pro-black phase because I grew up with a pro-black father, so it was kind of hinty.
I tell people all the time, you don't owe me an apology for you seeing things for yourself. If you start off seeing something and dislike it, next thing you know, you like it because you gave it a chance. What you need to do instead of giving me an apology, you need to pat yourself on the back that even though you felt the way you felt, you still continue to listen or find things just to see if what you were saying or what you felt was real. I do that all the time. If I feel a certain way about something, I'll go back and look at it again to make sure I still feel that way about it.
Yeah, because the way I was introduced to you, Tommy, I was watching Vlad TV. I was listening to Charlamagne talk. They were talking about Tyler Perry and whatnot. And then they said, we need more black leaders like Professor Griffin, and your name was in the mix. So I checked you out on a video. And then at first I was turned off. Then I started listening to you because you started talking about people from my town, Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about the Chief Keef story and Derrick Rose and how black women are raising these children to be either effeminate or hypermasculine.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, me and my homie came to the realization, pussy's the new plantation if these pro-black niggas want to talk.
Good call. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry for being excited last time. It just felt surreal. And I was with my girl and I just finished making love to her, so that's why I was excited last time. But my mind is more lucid this time. Anyways.
Go ahead. I'll give you the last word on the topic, then I'm going to try to get a few more people in. What's up?
Yeah, I know. You know that movie Chirac with Spike Lee and whatnot? I'm like, that movie kind of reminded me of what Tommy was talking about. Because he was talking about if women would just stop giving up pussy to these dudes, it would end violence. And it is true. That's why a lot of these dudes do what they do. Because money just seems like the root cause. But in reality, these dudes are fighting over pussy. Pussy's the new currency. I know it sounds cynical and I know it sounds sexist, but honestly, that's what I believe. And I've seen a lot of dudes have these effeminate tendencies, arguing over fashion, getting all these extensions in the head, just like these black women do.
Yeah.
And then
it's
pro-black.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say these pro-black niggas are like propping them up and simping. Look at Umar, who got caught up with the concert stripper. It's like they kind of have some sort of alliance with each other. And that's fucking up black people too. It's like the Coons have discovered reverse psychology, Tommy.
Yeah, that word, and I want to say thank you, Raheem, for the call. I'm still going to try to see and get the last few people in. Listen, somebody just asked, first off, I like what he said, Pussy's the new plantation. I couldn't have said it no better than that. Pussy's enslaving black men right now. Black men, take a step away if you're still listening. Those of you who don't like me, take a step away, think about what he just said, and ask yourself, what's causing you probably the most problem right now? What is the most arguments and fights that you see? It's over what? It's over what? Somebody asked me, did I eat dinner? No, I haven't eaten. I'm dedicated to my job. I'm dedicated to this work. And speaking of, the brother asked me, what does it mean to be hyper masculine? What it means is you are taking what an idea of masculinity and you're taking it and putting it into overdrive. You're literally taking the idea of what it is, the description of what your community or your people call as masculine, and you're going into overdrive with it. So if you believe that a masculine man is supposed to have 2 chicks, you have 4. If you believe that a masculine man is supposed to have 9 inches of dick, you got 12. If you believe that a masculine man is supposed to be able to beat up 1 dude, you're going to beat up 5. You're literally saying the idea of masculinity overboard. It's just like having a hyperthyroid gland. Your thyroid gland regulates certain things. When you have a hyper one, it over-regulates to the point of now it's causing a detriment. That's what I'm saying. The idea of masculinity is gone into overdrive and then into hyperdrive, which means it's gone so far that it is causing a detriment to you now. It's no longer a thing you can use. If you are hypersexual, what happens is you don't even care who you sleep with now. You don't care the situation, and you don't think anymore. So that's what it means. Let me go to another phone call.